The recent Knysna fires saw the largest deployment of firefighting resources and personnel in a single incident in South African history, leaving residents counting the costs that the ravishing fire has left them with. Thousands of residents have been left with nothing but the clothes on their backs, and tragically, lives were lost. 985 firefighters, 78 fire vehicles, 6 Oryx military helicopters, 4 working on fire helicopters, and 2 fixed-wing bomber aircrafts were deployed to battle the blaze, which lasted days. But there is hope. Thousands of South Africans have come on board to assist where possible, and one of our Let's Play partners, Active Education, has stepped forward to assist where they can.
We're at Oakhill School today. As everybody knows, Knysna's gone through a hell of a time over the last couple of days with the fires and the disasters that struck. And Active Education, along with Let's Play and builders, have invested in the town. So this disaster that's happened is really hit home, and it's been really close to our hearts. Today is about letting the kids have a little bit of fun, letting the kids just escape for a bit, because at least 2 families per class have lost their homes. Every single child here has been affected by the fire and the disaster. And as a community, everybody's just rallied and pulled together. And it's been the most incredible amount of community spirit that I've seen. Having personally worked with disaster management under the resource management team, I've seen the amount of aid that is coming into Knysna from South Africans, normal South Africans, and it's been incredible. And today is just to say thank you, South Africa, for doing what you did. And these kids behind me, these kids to the right of me, every single person in Knysna is absolutely grateful for what you've done. It's about tomorrow. And here behind us are the future of tomorrow.
It's the first time we've seen such stuff happening, and to see so many people losing their homes, kids going through what they went through here. And it was heart touching. It was very hard for some of us to see what was happening here. What's happening with Builders Project in Knysna, we've got a coach that's running LO lessons at the schools and then doing matches in the afternoon. Amongst all that's happening at this moment, the fire and all of that, our guy has been going to the schools and keeping the kids entertained, doing LO lessons with assisting the teachers, and consistently doing sports with the kids. Keep giving them something to look forward to during the day when everything is happening around them. And then it's keeping the kids in focus and having fun at the school. And then they look forward to going to school and then have fun with our coach up here. I must say he's been doing a great job this side. Just the kids are very excited.
I think I'm just been humbled really by what has happened in that the community's come together under very trying conditions. They've rallied around one another and they've just tried to make the best out of a really difficult situation. I think there was the immediate threat and the immediate danger that was attended to, and there are lots of hands and lots of people getting involved. But once that had settled, we had an opportunity for this community just to show how much they care for one another. And I think that's really been the flavour of what has happened since this whole event broke and since the fire started. For us, the immediate concern was to try to help those people who were directly affected by the fire and those people that are closest to us, because it was something we could do immediately. And I think that's obviously been, that's where the urgency came in from our side. But there was such generosity that we realized that those needs would very quickly be addressed. And we wanted to make sure then that the greater community was also supported and cared for at this time. So the idea was then to try and facilitate wherever we can the shifting of those resources to other needy areas and to communities and organizations who they themselves were trying to set up distribution points and centers whereby they could assist the community in whatever way they possibly could. We've worked hard this week, and I think the staff have dug deep. And I think a day like today, when Active Education suggested they come on board to assist us today to give the children an opportunity to have some fun and to run around and enjoy some good healthy exercise, we were just so excited about that, because I think it means that it's for the children, it's part of that process of dealing and managing the trauma and the physical exercise is an important part of that. So we're only too thrilled to get them out into the fresh air and to be able to get them active again. But also it gave the staff a chance just to get back to some things, a large part due to active education, and we want to thank them, on behalf of Oakhill, but I think on behalf of everybody else who's going to benefit from this going forward.
The pupils from St. Dominic's in Boksburg felt they had to assist the people of Knysna and started their own initiative by collecting clothes, food and toys for the Knysna residents.
The main initiative started when we got a letter from Bailey and Brianna Smuts, so the Be Sister Be Caring initiative, where they asked for donations of toys for the kids whose houses have burned down and lost all their toys. A teacher at school, Mrs. Dahlman, she got together, made posters, put it up all over the school to fit in with St. Dominic's ethos of the Be Sisters Be Caring, and then we just started collecting toys from all the kids and teachers and staff at St. Dominic's. The parents dropped the kids off at school and they carried their bags into the area. We used our tuck shop area as a collection point. Some kids brought in one doll and they were in tears just to be able to help kids. They see what happens on TV and this is their little bit of contribution that they can give back to the community. And then we've had bigger donations from parents. We've had wonderful support from Active Ed staff. They helped us to collect all the stuff from St. Dominic's and get it to our collection point, where we've had a few moms from the school that helped us out to sort out kids' clothes, boys' clothes, the toys, boys, girls' toys and all the things, so that it's just easier logistically when the stuff gets to Knysna. It's all sorted already and easier with the handout process on that side. The original plan was to just drive it down in our bakkies to Knysna, but we've had such a huge response that we got stuff from Brindale as well as Europe Car, so we will probably have to end up organising a truck to take everything down for us. Every single child, every single parent that has donated, thank you very much for your support. St. Dominic's School for Girls that supported the initiative, Brindale that supported the initiative, Europe Car that supported the initiative, and the group of moms that I had to help me sort out all of these toys and package it and getting everything ready to be sent down. Thank you very much.
Of course, it's lovely to be able to help all the people down in Knysna that have gone through this awful experience. I was very grateful to Esther for contacting all of us moms to come in and help, and it's been wonderful to just see how much stuff has been collected and to know that it's going to make a difference in people's lives and children's lives who have lost everything.
Let's take a look at our Let's Play Physical Education Challenge results for July to see who's in the run to take the honours in their respective province. Get your school involved now by giving us a call or email us on phys-ed challenge@activeeducation.co.za.